You're here. Why are your lashes reaching this camera? Why are your lashes reaching here, sis? Why? Yeah. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Hi, my name is Kamsi Namani. If it's the first time you're seeing this beautiful face, please don't make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button and giving this video a big thumbs up if you end up enjoying it. And if it's not, hi my loves, welcome back. So in today's video, you guys should get your punching jokes, I think. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about things we should not do or avoid doing or stop doing this new year, this 2022, so we don't end up looking cheap. Okay, and as always, I'm going to give a disclaimer. These things I'm going to talk about are just my personal opinion. We're human beings. Everyone's going to have an opinion, okay? You can do what you want as you please. You're an adult. But you don't get to dictate or tell people not to talk about this because you do it. No one cares. Do you, okay? And do you with confidence. But don't try to downsell someone. Oh, you shouldn't have. It's my opinion, hon, and I'm gonna say it. It's my channel. It's my name up there, okay? Yeah, it's not deep or anything. Again, this is a light-hearted video. I just wanted to share my opinions, my unsolicited opinions, and yeah, let's get right into this video. So with these type of videos, they normally go on items of clothing specifically, but in this video I wanted to generalize it a bit, open it up a bit more to just certain things we do and also put on our body, not necessarily clothes that might also be attributing the cheap look. So the first thing I want to talk about is lose the gum, sis. Okay, chewing gum, we love them. They come in handy when we're going out. If you're not sure if your mouth a bit stinky, maybe you've been closing your mouth for a while, you're not yet sure, chewing gum comes in clutch, definitely. But I feel like sometimes we forget ourselves and it's almost like the chewing gum is chewing us and not us chewing the gum, the nga, 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 nga. Then of course the blowing of the bubble, which is just not great. I have definitely been a victim of this. I'm a chewing gum bubble blower champion. Okay, I will blow that when I was younger. Let me just add that. But again, just when you're chewing it, sometimes we forget. I've been in a line or someone is really chewing it obnoxiously. Just like, who is chewing that gum? Like my older cousin, oh god, she's this thing anytime I'll do, she'll tap me. She'll say stop, and obviously I was younger, I was like, why is she being so uptight? But honestly guys, it's so annoying. Some people actually affect some people. Some people find it more annoying than others. But I'm just saying, it just doesn't paint you in the best light if you're always chewing it. It's making noise. It's it gives woman of the night vibes, if you know what I'm trying to say. When you do it obnoxiously, people don't really have to know. I have braces on, and you're not advised to chew gum with braces, but anyway, but it's actually because of my braces I now realize I'm now more aware of you can actually chew it without being loud, without even hearing any kind noise, because obviously you don't want it to take off your braces. So I'm really careful when chewing it, and it's yeah, you can do it without doing all that, sis. It's just the attitude and all of that, but be very mindful. I'm not saying don't chew gum. Please, I'm not, because I know someone's gonna be like, so we shouldn't chew gum? That's not what I said. I'm just saying when you are chewing gum, be very aware that you're not being loud or unnecessarily you're doing too much with the gum. We don't have to all know. It's doing what it needs to do, keeping your breath okay and everything, but you just need to be aware so you don't come off ratchet. But yeah, lose the gum. Alright, so next up on my list is free the frontal, sis. Free the frontals. I can literally I'm trying to avoid imaginary slaps from the comment section, but honestly, if you don't know how to do it, it's not by force. It's really not by force. Go for a closure. I'm not saying ditch wigs. I love wigs. That's how I grew my natural hair. I always get questions on my natural hair when I show it out. It's wigs. Literally wigs. Wigs will save your life. You're not manipulating it. Your hair is growing, thriving, and you're still slaying with your wigs. So I'm definitely team wigs. However, there's a frontal pandemic.
It's a pandemic.
I think there's a baby hair pandemic. We need to ditch these forced baby hairs. when like that, those are adult hairs. Let's get that one straight. I love baby hairs. I try, I do it a little bit, but you know the ones that are coming here, I'll try and put pictures. Why is your baby hair close to your eyebrow? That's when it's not yours. Like some people actually grow their hairs like up to here and it's baby hairs, but you guys know what I'm talking about. That's even on a natural hair, and then there's now the frontal. If you don't have to do frontal, just free it. Honestly, I'm not even a frontal babe. You know, I try once in a while, but I'm so lazy with it and I don't even like that feeling. So I try to just manipulate it, but that's why I just go for closures, because I really don't want to be out here vibing and someone is telling me, like, people don't even tell you. That's the sad part. They won't tell you, and your hairline is all the way back there and with the lace, and then there's the foundation line. It doesn't paint like a clean, sophisticated look. It kind of makes you look cheap, untidy. That's not the vibe we're going for this year, love. We said soft life. Soft life does not have that going on. I'm so scared of that. And like, I've actually even decided that on my wedding day, I'm not going to use a frontal. I'm really not, because we all want to have fun on wedding days. We're sweating, and I've seen brides, like, it can be banging in the morning, but towards the reception, it's so I'm just like, taping. I don't know what I'm telling you guys, but I will have a silk press the night before or the day before, put in tapings or maybe a leave out, probably tapings, and flex. I don't want to have to worry about nothing on my forehead. But yeah, I think you can go for closures if you're not a frontal babe, or if you don't really know how to do it, or ponytails, braids. Girl, they're like 1,000,001 hairstyles you can do with braids alone, and that one is not, nothing is lifting, nothing is going. Just, if you can do it and do it nice, that's good for you. I'm not talking about you clearly. I'm talking about those that are not really aware, because some people are not really aware of these details, and they're these details that really make a difference. So if you don't know how to do the frontal, free the frontal, sis. All right, so the next item on my list, I feel if not done properly, has like a high probability of making you look cheap and tacky, and that is lashes. Okay, so I'm a new member to the lashes team. I'm definitely like a strip lash babe. That's what I'm used to. But recently, due to how frequent I do my makeup, it was just getting really overwhelming, always having to fix lashes. So I started doing like what do you do? I don't know what it's called. I'm really so new at that, but just getting my lashes done. And I can't lie, I can see how convenient it is. It's just your makeup is like 10 times faster. It's there, it's good. But before I even joined, even till now, I just really hated how it looked, especially when it was too long, too full, so unnatural, like, especially when you don't have makeup on. I'm like, sis, is there a trip you're planning to go with these lashes? Like, are they taking you on a trip? Why is it so long? Why is it so dramatic? Why? In my humble opinion, it just looks very cheap, very tacky. There's no reason your lashes should be that long. Like, you're here. Why are your lashes reaching this camera? Why are your lashes reaching here, sis? Why? It's not necessary. I just feel it looks tacky. I don't know how else to put it. I do get the whole, because now I say putting it, I now know that these bad boys fall off so quickly, and it's not cheap to get your lashes done, especially if you're doing it often. So I get why people will overfill, because when they start falling off, because they fall off easily, you have like some time before you have to go for a refill. But even with that, there should be a limit. Sometimes I feel like in this day and age, we don't really have limits. It's like whatever goes, and I'm like, I think limits are still important. I just feel things, when something is done in such a way that it just looks so unnatural, to me it's not flattering, because the whole idea of beauty is to enhance. Beauty shouldn't take over, it should just enhance. So whether it be your hair, your lashes, your makeup, your item of clothing, it shouldn't be so overpowering in such a way that it takes away from you. It should complement you, not subtract. Hope that makes sense. But yeah, I just feel less is more, as always. Again, I'm not saying go for a really tiny one. I'm just saying avoid the dramatic. We're not drag queens. We don't need to look like drag queens. We're not performing like that. Like, it's just very distracting and unnecessary, in my opinion. So yeah, let's dish those lashes. Okay, so the next thing on my list, I have talked about it in the last video, and that stirred some people up, and that's bonnets and PJs out in public. Now, I don't care. I do not care what you have to say, but there's nothing that will make me think that is good, okay? My mom taught me this. I am going to teach my daughters this. You should not step out no matter what with your PJs and bonnets. Now, in that video, I did say when you're going out in public, that is, you really had to either drive, take an Uber. Like, it's not your house, it's not your compound, it's not your gate. You're going out. Like, you are going out to the store. It's out in public. Why? Why? It's just I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't give the impression that you care about yourself or take yourself seriously. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm just trying to be. You know what? I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. This year, I'm going to say my mind. It's my opinion. Like, you're not going to hush me because you don't agree with my opinion. Take it to God. Anyway, I just feel it's not nice, not proper, not a good look for you to step out in public with your PJs and bonnets. It's called nightwear for a reason. These things have their names for a reason. So you saying it doesn't matter? It does matter, but you can do it. Like I said, we are all adults. I'm making this video. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just stating my opinion. And if you don't agree with it, you can carry on. But for you to say, oh yeah, no, you're deceiving yourself. It does matter. It's not a good look. And if you're on this level of journey and trying to improve yourself, there's no reason for you to step out with your bonnets, hairnets, nightwear, with robes. No reason for you to do that. You can literally change to something. I think even sweatpants and a big top is even better than wearing your PJ set and just maybe tying your hair with a scarf. Like, it takes a second. No one is telling you to always have heels on or a proper dress or all of that. No one is telling you to do that, so don't get smart in the comment section. All I'm just saying is don't do it. Not avoid, do not do it. It is not good. The impression it gives is not a good one, and that's just it. I just feel like anyone who is important or has something to lose or going forward would put these things into consideration. So if you're like the person that you don't think it matters, I just feel like it kind of shows where your level of thinking is, not necessarily where you are, but where your level of thinking is. Because when you see yourself going somewhere or you want to achieve certain things, you would be a bit more worried about, oh, okay, what if you're, because you have things at stake. But when nothing goes, like, you don't really, like, yeah, I guess you can do whatever you want and there are no consequences. But yeah, let's just avoid doing that, ladies. Let's not deceive ourselves, okay? Just take an extra effort to always appearing presentable. Okay, so my last point on my list that can make us look cheap or just basically kind of degrade our style or our appearance are the men we surround ourselves with. Okay, this might get me into trouble, but okay. Okay, let me paint a scenario. You see this really gorgeous girl. She looks so good. She walks by, and then the guy that's with her, you're just like, there's no way they came together. And I'm not even talking about facially. I'm not talking about fine, ugly. No, I'm just talking about how he presents himself. Some of us, we look so good, but the people we are around, I don't even mean like romantic partners. I mean, we can all go out. We all have male friends. We can go out with your male friends for dinner, all of that. So it doesn't matter whether boyfriend or friend. It still applies because that's who you're associating yourself with. That's who people are seeing you with. So when you're associated with someone who doesn't care about how they look, and even goes for female friends, to be honest. Sometimes, like, if for example I know a babe that doesn't care that she can step out with her bonnet and PJ, I'm so sorry, we're not gonna hang out like that in public because that's not my vibe. That's it. Okay, so it also applies. So it applies to both men and women, but of course this point is for men. So sometimes you see this beautiful woman, she looks so good, and then the person who is beside her looks like a cultist. It doesn't, it takes away because it's like, this is questionable. My point basically is we should be careful about who we surround ourselves with and who we are seen with. Like, again, this is all about perception. It's all about your branding and how you want to be portrayed, and certain things outside of yourself can affect it. So let's say you look good, you look great, but the crowd you're in is just like, wow, We all have different friends. We all have different groups of friends and crowd. That's good, and also it depends on where you are. So, for example, if it's like a night out of it, it's night. It's vibes. I'm just saying, like, maybe in daytime or like someplace. I don't know, someplace that's very open and you're with people with questionable characters or like appear like some people. For example, now in Nigeria that are popular for certain things, I wouldn't want to be seen associating with them because I know it can affect me badly. Those are people who are always in trouble, always saying something controversial. I wouldn't really want to be associated with that because I know that I don't really want that drama, or I don't want. So it goes hand in hand. So I feel like you need to pick your own circle. This goes for men and women. Be very aware. Just don't say, oh yeah, you can just be my friend. Still, you can still get a wrong perception when seen in public, whether he's your friend, whether he's not. So kind of like pick and choose your crowd and where you should be seen with. So you can say it's shallow, but it's real life, and I'm a realist. I don't live in la la fairy tale land. Okay, if you are a criminal and you're notorious for that, I'm so sorry. I love you, but this can affect my business, my brand, and I need to move in a way to protect myself as well. Okay, does that mean that I'm not there for you? I am, but like, don't mix business with pleasure. Okay, this is my business and this is personal. So yes, these are my points. I hope you enjoyed this video. Nothing too deep, nothing too long. Again, these are my personal opinions. It's not that deep, sis. If you want to continue doing these things, feel free, okay? But again, you cannot tell me how to feel because it is my opinion. You have to understand that for you to say people shouldn't have opinions is very unrealistic. So you just have to live life knowing that no matter what anyone says, I'm doing this for me, and if that is your way, good and fine. But again, if you are also trying to level up and improve, I've made some of these mistakes. Like I mentioned, the gum one, I have been a victim of that. Definitely, I can't even deny it. So but then I have now seen that was wrong and I've stopped it. And again, if I pick up on something that I used to do and then I can now see that's wrong, I'm going to change because we're not perfect. So yes, that's it for this video. Let's not look cheap in 2022. Let's leave some of these trends last year and let's keep elevating. Okay, if you love this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Join the fam, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.